Hi there, everybody. We just got back from dinner and an amazing show right here in Mazatlán, Mexico. Many of you are asking how it's going over here. We've had such amazing time today on the beach. The weather here is absolutely gorgeous. If you've never been here before, it is like California weather basically, and it's just been like mid 80s, and the nights are like in the 70s. It's so nice. And so, we had such a crazy week last week. We ended up closing on our house that we're buying, and it was so exciting. And it was just kind of interesting how it went from, like really crazy, and then all this was able to happen. And so I'm here with my best friend and a couple of people, and some of you have been asking to see kind of the view. Here, I'm on the first floor tonight, but I'm going to show you a little bit of the outside since some of you were asking earlier. And let's see how I can turn this camera around. And here it is tonight. My backyard from my patio out there, and see some of it over there. Oh, hi Christy, you got snow. Oh no. Well, this is the adult pool, silent pool right here, and way out there is the beach. So we're having an amazing time. It's so nice, and a lot of times it's kind of hard to like do exactly what you want to do, be where you want to be, but you can make it happen, and it's just so nice. This is I think some of you guys were asking, like, this is kind of where I'm actually, whenever my son graduates, that we'll be able to spend some time here. You can literally like live here. And today, yes, one of my friends needed some toothpaste. I went down to the store. I thought she was gonna say $20, and she's like $5. Like, everything here is so much cheaper, and it's amazing. Like, just so nice. But yeah, usually I'm on the top floor and have the view of the beach, but here, as you can see, we're on the ground level, so when we come out, we can just come down on the stairs, and then we end up here. And over there somewhere, there's some weddings going on over there, but over here you can order, like, they serve you food while you're at the pool. So it's just so heavenly, and it's just we have been enjoying just time together. I love bringing people here, like some friends and family who've never been, and seeing their faces light up, and getting them to meet the people out here, because the people in Mazatlán are pretty amazing. They're friendly and humble and kind, and I love it when we're sitting on the beach and we get to talk to the locals, because you get to learn a little bit about, for them, it's like, earning like, hola, ¿qué tal, Jacob? How are you? Buenas noches. And when we're sitting there talking to the locals, it's interesting to hear them tell their story about how bringing in like $5 a day is a good day for them, and it makes me just so grateful to be able to, be here and to help the people. Those of you who are coming on, you guys wanted to see some of the view, and to meet, I love traveling, because it's like you get to meet the different cultures, you get to meet and see how they live, and one of the things that I really love too is, like I say, when you come, it's just like the economy here, you're helping, and you get to talk to the people on the beach and learn, more about them. That's so true, Jacob. I have traveled to so many different places, and Mazatlán is, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's kind of scary there, but honestly, like, we're literally right here. This town is so small, and this is actually one of my favorite towns, because the airport is small, the people are kind and generous and so trusting. Like, you'll be on the beach and you're shopping, and you're like, oh, I left my money inside, and they're like, oh, you can just take the necklace and pay me tomorrow. They're so trusting and loving. So if you, I don't know about you, but I just love learning about the different cultures in the world. I love being able to come here, like I say, and and I feel happier here. We just sat in the sun today. So what are your dreams? What are your goals? I ask you that all the time, and how is it that, you want to live your life? And I've been thinking about that a lot lately, because my youngest of 8 kids is graduating next Monday on May 31st. And I've been doing a lot of contemplating, a lot of thinking of the things that I enjoy doing. And, what are some of the things that I enjoy doing? What are some of the things, that I don't like doing? And one of the things that's on the list is coming to places like this. When I come here, I'm like, I can work. I work at home, I work on my computer, and I'm writing down the things that I love to do. And I also writing down the things that I do that I don't love to do. And that's such a good exercise, not just coming to Mexico, and all that, but it's just such a good lesson to know and to learn about what you really want. What is it that you really want in your life? And, for me, I'm like, I can literally work with a computer wherever I am. And this is what makes me happy. We come to, when our son graduates, my husband and I are actually thinking about coming here. And some of you kind of wanted to see this room. It's kind of messy right now, but I'll show it to you. And so this is a smaller of the rooms. This is the smallest room of the hotel. But whenever we use our points and stuff, I don't have all the lights on. But anyway, here's the eating area. It's kind of cool, like where you can sit, and you can actually sit over there, and you can eat and work. And you can work, and you're overlooking the pool, and you're overlooking the beach. And let's see if I can. The lights are kind of not working, but they, you can like I say, that there's that, and you have your little cooking area here if you decide to stay here for a month or whatever. You've got your fridges. I have all inclusive here, so I get to just tell them, like, bring me some Diet Coke and bring me my water and all that kind of stuff. It's so nice. And some of the studios have, 2 double beds, some have king, and, we've got the bathroom over there. And like, we're literally, like, this is the first time I've been on the first level. I'm usually, like I say, on the 20th level, and the sunsets here in Mazatlán are so beautiful. So I just wanted to, first of all, say hello, and it's been awesome. I know a lot of times when, during this pandemic, and just during times when you feel a little bit down or whatever, like even you just feel like you need to do something different. For me, I love coming out here because it's like I'm just so much happier. I'm a sun worshiper or something. But anyway, what is it that is you're happy? What is it that makes you want to do the things? It's so good to see you on here, Jacob. I miss seeing all my Amazon buddies and e-commerce buddies. I hope you're doing well. And so, seriously, write down the things that you want to focus on, and, write down the things that you don't want to do. And I know sometimes we are in a situation where we have to do, whatever it is. Like, you might be in a job right now that's putting, food on the table, and you have to stay in it. But I'm just saying, like, I'm going to be an empty nester soon. And my kids, they're all like teasing me, saying, Mom, you're getting a little bit too excited about being an empty nester. But, I've raised my 8 kids over the last, let's see, almost 33 and a half years ago. I started having kids, and I had my youngest of 8 kids is graduating in a week from now. Can you believe that? So I'm in a totally different stage of life, and I, like I say, a lot of you guys have been asking, like, what have you been doing, and what do you want to be doing? And, I share with you some of the things, and I share with you some of my dreams and some of my hopes, and like, like a lot of people are like, well, did you still do Amazon? And, we do to a certain extent, but I don't do it as like heavily as I did like about 7 years ago, right? And so I'm kind of starting to slow down a little bit and kind of semi-retire. I don't know if that's good or bad. There's good and bad to it, A lot of you guys know, like I've been kind of like thinking about like what are some of the things that I want to be doing, as far as like what are my dreams and my passions, right? And a lot of them are right here. And, I could totally live here on our points all year round. And El Cid is, like we're here in Mazatlán, but it's also in Cancun. And that's awesome, Jacob. Let's see some things like that. That's so good. And so, change is growing. Yes, Christine, that's so true. And I feel really good about it. Like there, sometimes I think we hold on to things because we feel that we're supposed to, right? We feel like we're supposed to be doing things, and so we do them rather than going toward the things that we want to and where our passions are, or what our heart is telling us to do. And I've really been kind of going through that, like these last few months, as my son is about to graduate. I'm trying to think about all that, and I don't know, like sharing this with you and sharing this experience with you. I know a lot of you guys have private messaged me about this topic, and that is, like really following your heart and following your passions, and like I say, some of you have to be doing what you have to be doing because you have to right now to put food on the table. But it just goes back to, the black and white journal, that composition book that I talk about so much. And that is, making a column of like, here are the things. Yes, you do. It's purging. And like, I've been getting rid of, yeah, I really am, Jacob. I was in Cancun. I am so excited about just doing what I love. And many of you who know me know that I have a slogan that says, do what you love and do it often. And not everybody agrees with that. And everybody's different. And that's the other thing too, is like, I have really been like really working on what I truly love instead of what others expect of me to make me think that I have to truly love, if that makes any sense, And so I'm just encouraging you, like, to follow your dreams, follow what your heart is saying, and not there's a fly in here, sorry, not to be doing things because you feel like you're supposed to be doing it because other people are thinking that you are supposed to be doing this. Does it make sense? And so really think about that, like what is it that I want to do, talking about you, and what is it that people think that Joy Packard is supposed to be doing, And sometimes, with social media and, just following the crowd or whatever, and like, this is what I'm supposed to be known for, but this is my passion. And it's truly been on my mind lately. I've been doing a lot of meditations, and I've been doing a lot of journaling, and really trying to hone in on the things I love. I started playing the piano again. I started writing my music again. I want to start painting again, and I'm like, what do I want to spend my time doing as I'm semi-retiring and my son is graduating, and we're going to have all our 8 kids. They're all adults now. It's really weird. My youngest turned 18. So I'm like, okay, how do I want to spend my time? And I talk about this a lot. Those of you who don't know, I have a podcast. It's called Joy Reveals. And there's an episode on there that's called We Can Find Perfect Every Day. Something like that. But it's talking about, there's 2 episodes. One of them is talking about your perfect day. And I want you to think about that for a minute. Like, what is your perfect day? What would you be doing if you could wake up the way that you want to and do the things that you want to do, right? And I want you to think about every single day finding some perfect in that day. Like, your day may not always be perfect, but you can find perfect in your day. That's the topic that was in one of my podcast episodes. So that's one of my favorite topics, because it's like, it's like we can go through, every day just grinding and doing the things that we feel that we're supposed to do. Again, going back to that. Or we can go through our day and living every single moment. Ever since my parents passed away over the last 3 to 4 years, it's really made me think about my life and how am I supposed to impact others, and how am I supposed to be an influence to others, whether it's through my podcast or through sharing thoughts with you this way and what comes to mind and things like that. And really, I've been really like spending time creating moments, whether it's with best friends that I have here, or my family, or my children, or my grandchildren, just being there, spending time and doing those things, because before you know it, your time just goes by so fast, and it's so important to take every single day, right, and live your moments. And so anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit of Mexico back there with you guys. I showed you guys a little bit of the pool and the beach and the room, and share some thoughts with you. And I hope you guys are doing well, and whatever it is that you guys are doing tonight on a Saturday evening. And I just wanted to say hola from Mazatlán, Mexico, and I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, and hope this has helped you in some way. And If you have not subscribed or listened to the podcast, feel free to go over there. It's Joy Reveals. It's on, the Apple iTunes. It's on the Stitcher app if you're on Android, and Spotify. We're trying to get on many platforms, and so we'd really appreciate if you'd listen and leave a review. I'm super behind. I was doing a podcast today, and I want to get back to that. And I will. So anyway, we will talk to you guys soon. Buenas noches. Talk to you soon. Bye.